And Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 3rd down, Herbert escapes the pocket. Checking this one down. It's Blue. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They're going for it. It's Herbert. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Got it. Ready?
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another one for Judkins. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10. Here's Herbert. That one connects. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-point game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So even with the penalty, they're still electing for the point after and a tie game. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sent it through. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there, and that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On a quick slant, he's got Allen. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
It's Hampton on second. He Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. Back to Hampton. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. It's on target to Johnson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Herbert now. Hits his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's on target to Pierce. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Throwing now, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
13 yards. First down, Chargers.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on third and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. It didn't work out that time.
Elliott connects there. drop back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and 21.
And the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On the jump.
Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
Get it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got for big yards on the right side. To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10, Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. Hits the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a one-score game before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 4.
17. Michael Dixon.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Has stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's completed right side. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He's going deep this time. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers push the lead up to 12. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on first is Herbert. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The Chargers will line up.
They send a man in motion. This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Chargers 29. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. His return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
18, Rattler, 18.
Ward's going to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
At the 47-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 60.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Dragon 60.
Ward setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
19. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Now Ward. He's going deep. And this is intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Lion. Let's go.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On third down, Herbert. He rolls to his right. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Shudkis to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Now.
Working quickly here.
Cut 19. Kevin Bowden. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Ward now. Fits it through the middle. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Throwing now on first down. Ward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert from the gun. Pass is caught by Blue. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And the Chargers first down. Set first and 10.
Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Flushed out now to his left. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking that time for Terrence Ferguson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Lion. 5-9. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. At higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Ready.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Ready.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, come on.
From the gun, Judkins makes the tackle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Tag. Viking 18, cut 19, cut.
First and 10 here. Ward. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here's Judkins on second down. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Go.
What's going to throw here on third? He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Ward. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Master Cougar 19. Ready.
Third and long for him here. That's grabbed inside the 30. Offense to the line fast.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Panther 60, Trap 60, Trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Chap, check, chap, check.
Ward setting the pass. He's loaded another one up. And oh, he got it. Interception. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Chargers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the inside give to Hampton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Blue gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On the move, headed right. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set. Delta, hunt. Ready.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
70, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The coverage by
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
7 Pirates, 19 Lions, 18 Pioneer, Dragon 60.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
79 Broncos.
46-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
And look to throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
70 Lions. 19 tight, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Hurry.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
19, 18.
Panthers
Warriors
first
70.
down.
Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Cougar 9, ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Tempo.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. Chased out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
That's another.
Wrap roll 80.
First down. First and goal at the 1 yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Line up the design keeper. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Here's Ward. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Hampton gets the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the